Hello dear friends, today we will see how works Symfony application using Bootstrap version 2. In this case, this application is more about creating, editing and deleting context, such as simple phone book. We already have it on GitHub, the link will be under the video. Now we will download it from GitHub. So we get the link. And then enter the command git clone with that link. Changing the folder. Check yes, the files are in place. And now we are going to run our Docker container in which we have Mysql version 5.7. We're using Docker Compose. It's okay, the container is running, we can connect to it. And check whether the required database has been created. The password is simple here because it is a development environment. Our database is called Symfony, so let's switch to it. Let's see, there are already some tables here. Yes, we have some tables. We can drop them to demonstrate how a migration is applied. So now our database is empty. And now we will pull all Symfony bundles using the composer command composer install. All this is done pretty quickly. And then run the console command about. Let's see the version of Symfony. We have Symfony 4.4. We can see the environment development dev. We can see the directories for cache and log. So, and also we can see the version of PHP version. Now we can go to the browser and look to our contacts. We don't see them because we have not made the migration yet. We can do this using the doctrine command php console php bin console migration migrate php bin console doctrine migration migrate. The migration is applied successfully, so we reload the page so we can see the table for our contacts. We can add some contacts, for example, Ivanov. Ivanov Peter. Some phone for that contact. And some email. We have a hint pops just in case that's it. We are checking for the correctness of the email input. We can see please enter valid email address. Save. Well, the contact was successfully added. We can add some more contacts. Here we reload the page again. See that our data has been saved, and we can also see them directly in Mysql. We will enter also slash and letter G so that the information is displayed in more convenient way. Well, there we see these data have been saved in the database. Also, we can delete any contact. The deletion has been successful. Now let's see how Bootstrap was included and loaded in Twig template file called base.html.twig. Here we have a link to the Bootstrap style and other files for jQuery to work with Bootstrap, and some more libraries. They are listed here, including fonts. Also, we can change our contact. It was successfully saved. All the necessary logic in JavaScript, in particular using jQuery, is written in the file app.js. Here we can see the code of this file. You can see all this code on the GitHub or in your or if you download the application for yourself, you can see it in your IDE. Some more important points concerning routing. We can see all the routes using the command php bin/console debug route. We see a list of all routes: add, update, delete. We can take a specific route and see more specific information about it. For example, which controller is responsible for processing this route. We enter the same command, only now the same name of the route we see here, that the name of the route, for example, delete contact. So we can share the path with an indication to the location of this controller, and we can see all the information about this router, all the parameters like ID, the action and others. We can see it in the code directly. We open the file with the contact controller. We find the action delete. We can see that we are using doctrine, using ID of the entry to delete the contact. And after deletion, we will redirect again to the contact list. As we can see, the route is registered using annotations. The annotation bundle is configured in the routes config. So we open routes.yaml file. Here we see the type annotation. And also we can see that we are using the email HTML5 validator to validate our email when we are entering it. Also we can see that we are using entity for a contact. Here is a contact entity. We have all our fields listed, and also we have asserts. Here we have included all these asserts. That is a certain restriction on entering certain information into the fields. We use assert not be blank here. That is, last name, first name should not be empty. and should not be empty our phone. But specifically for email, we use assert email. If there was an error in filling, we had a message for the error email is not valid email, and accordingly there will be a specific value and a specific message for it. Also, we have defined the form using build form called contact type. For email, we specified email type. For phone, we specified tail type. For ID, we specified hidden type. Also, we have file contact repository, but we can see that we use almost all standard methods and we haven't override them. So that's it. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you later. Best wishes.